Rise, Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1018, Stewart case. Judge, both parties have been sworn.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Stewart.
Ms., I kept the father's last name for our son.
Oh, okay. You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
We were married, got a divorce a couple of years back. The last 6 years of our son's life, our son's 6, have been not easy, but between us, we're pretty amicable. We get along, and a lot of decisions we make together for our son. We're coming into this new decision here soon of what our son's going to go into for school and different programs. He has been paying child support, but the dues that are going to come up with school are going to be more. And I wanted to try and get more child support, hopefully to split the difference in the cost of that.
Okay, how much is he paying you right now in child support?
$430.
Okay. And what is it that you're asking in terms of the split?
Our son's dues are going to be $1,100 for the new school.
What school is this?
It's a private school, but he's a brilliant boy, and I think we've done a great job raising him. So to put him into a school that really fits his personality and his education level, I think we
Get ready for a legal showdown that highlights just how complicated co-parenting can get. This former couple generally plays nice, until a disagreement over tuition and child support sets off a chain reaction. She's advocating for additional support to cover their son's new private school, while he's questioning why he should pay more if they're already splitting tuition. It seems reasonable, until you dig into the details. Then the judge steps in and reveals how custody arrangements, tax filings, and health insurance can completely shift the legal outcome. Who's in the right? Who's possibly avoiding their fair share? And how does the legal system handle personal agreements that don't align with official guidelines? This story is packed with compromise, contradictions, and some eye-opening courtroom reality.
Okay.
At $550 will actually be less child support for me in the next year. So I'm not sure that's what she wanted to do, so I'm saying okay.
Okay. So you guys agree that you would split the $1,100? Is that what I'm understanding?
We agreed that we would split the schooling, but the trouble that we're coming into here is just the length of time. I don't want to go 3 months without having any child support, if that's what he's bringing to case.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, if we're talking about splitting the tuition, then we're splitting $1,100 in 9 months. That's less money for the year than if I just continue to pay child support to her. I'm okay with it, so if that's her decision.
What we're disagreeing with is just the length of time. I want to at least receive the $430 for the remaining 3 months if that's what decided. I'm not sure how that works in terms of the court, but
Yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't work like that. We wouldn't be able to do it like that because then we would be sending a withholding order to your employer for 9 months, and then at the 3rd month, have to hope that it reaches them in time enough for the 3 months for it to go down. So it doesn't really work.
Here's where things get interesting. Despite their history, both parents are on the same page about one thing: their son deserves the best education. But the question remains, who pays, and for how long? Dad's comfortable with private school as long as it fits within his financial comfort zone. He figures that 9 months of tuition should logically cost less than a full year of child support. Sounds reasonable, except the court doesn't necessarily operate by those rules. This is where their paths begin to split, and it's clear their personal logic doesn't always line up with legal procedure. The financial disagreement now has a life of its own.
So it either has to be something you guys agree on in terms of what it is, like the amount, the $550, and it will have to continue on for the full year. I mean, you think about it like this. Those 3 months, there are going to be things that your son will probably need while he's with mom that she will be able to get.
Yeah.
definitely daycare. I mean, that's still...
I understand she has expenses, but so basically, if she decides that he's going to go to a private school, it's my child support is going to be raised 12 months a year, even though that's a 9-month decision?
Yeah, because it has to extend through the entire year. Otherwise, based on your tax returns, I can base your child support off of what it should actually be.
No, I think we're okay.
Oh, okay. I was going to say because
What would that look like?
well, if we did it based off of your tax returns again and your W-2, you make $62,500 a year, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so health insurance. Who carries health insurance?
We split it.
Okay, good. You guys, double insured. That's very good. That's very good. So if we did your gross, how much do you pay in health insurance for the child?
I pay, mine is like $60.
$60.
$60 a month is all.
Okay. So giving you credit for the $60, that'll bring your gross down. Let me see. Minus the $60, that will bring your gross to about, let's say $5,100, net at $4,156.64. How many children do you have?
I have 2 other children.
That are under the age of 18?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be 16%. Yeah, your child support would be about $665.
And just like that, the judge sets the record straight. This isn't a streaming service, you can't pick and pause payments whenever it suits you. Once the child support order is activated, it's continuous, month after month. No seasonal adjustments, no exceptions. Choosing private school comes with year-round responsibility, not just a term-based commitment. It's a tough moment for any parent trying to juggle finances, but it's also a reminder. The court values consistency above convenience. So what would you do? Stick to a set monthly support payment, or advocate for a school switch knowing the added financial burden that comes with it?
Okay.
So we'll discuss that after. Okay.
Okay. Is that all? You guys have anything else?
Just when you think it's settling down, Dad agrees to the $550 per month, Mom shifts gears and brings up health insurance. She proposes that Dad, who has the stronger policy, take over full coverage. At first glance, it sounds generous. But it's also smart. Not only would it ensure better care for their child, but it also simplifies the arrangement. This pivot subtly changes the energy in the room. Less about court mandates, more about strategic choices and shared responsibility. It's one of the more thoughtful, constructive moments in the hearing, and shows that even in tense discussions, maturity can shine through.
When does it take effect?
It'll take effect the first of each month. So
if today's the 3rd, then it doesn't take effect until the 1st of next
until
month.
the 1st of next month, yeah. Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
So what did we witness today? A rare case where both parents came in with a shared mission, but had to navigate through a maze of legal details to make it happen. The judge didn't sugarcoat the facts. Child support isn't just about numbers, it's about stability and structure. Even when both sides agree in principle, the court still requires a clear, enforceable plan. That's the fine print of co-parenting. Whether or not private school is in the cards, this case reminds us that flexibility has limits, and that every agreement needs to stand up to legal scrutiny. If this story opened your eyes to the layers behind family law, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns, right here on Truth.